Why someone is ignoring you, a story of love, fear, and redemption. In every relationship, silence speaks a language of its own. It can be deafening, carrying unspoken emotions, unresolved pain, and untold stories. This is the story of two souls, a man and a woman, separated by a wall of silence, each longing for the other but too afraid to bridge the gap. Their journey of love, misunderstanding, and redemption reveals the profound complexities of human connection. The man's inner struggle. He sits alone in his room, the light of his phone reflecting on his face as he scrolls through old photos of her. Every image feels like a memory frozen in time, her laughter, her smile, the way her eyes lit up when she was happy. These memories haunt him, filling him with regret. He didn't plan to ignore her. If anything, every fiber of his being yearns to reach out, to tell her how much she means to him. But something holds him back, fear. He fears her reaction. What if she's angry? What if she's moved on? He replays their last conversation in his mind, dissecting every word, every tone, trying to understand what went wrong. But instead of clarity, he feels the crushing weight of doubt. His silence is not a sign of indifference but of turmoil. He is torn between his longing for her and his fear of rejection. Every day without her feels like an eternity, yet he convinces himself that staying silent is safer than risking his heart. The woman's heartache. On the other side of this silence is a woman who feels lost. She spends her days replaying their moments together, wondering where things went wrong. The silence is deafening, and the absence of communication feels like a heavy burden on her chest. Why is he ignoring me? She asks herself over and over again. She tries to rationalize his behavior, coming up with excuses that range from him being busy to him not caring anymore. But the truth is, she doesn't know, and the uncertainty eats away at her. She wonders if she did something wrong. Was it something she said? Did she push him away? The overthinking spirals into self-doubt, making her question her worth. Yet, deep down, she knows the love they shared was real. The emotions hidden behind silence. Silence has a way of amplifying emotions. For him, it magnifies his guilt and regret. He thinks about the times he could have been more present, more attentive, more honest about his feelings. For her, the silence deepens her feelings of confusion and pain. She doesn't know that his heart still beats for her, that he longs to bridge the gap but feels unworthy of her forgiveness. What they don't realize is that their silence is a reflection of their own insecurities. His fear of vulnerability and her fear of abandonment create a chasm that seems impossible to cross. The weight of regret. Regret is a constant companion for both of them. He regrets not expressing his love more openly when he had the chance. He regrets the arguments, the misunderstandings, and the moments when he let his pride get in the way. She regrets not speaking up about her feelings sooner. She wishes she had been more clear about her needs and expectations. But most of all, she regrets waiting for someone who may never return. The hope for reconnection. Despite their silence, there is a part of them that still holds on to hope. He hopes she hasn't given up on him entirely. He dreams of a day when he can face her, apologize for his mistakes, and tell her how much he loves her. She hopes he will find the courage to reach out. She longs for closure, whether it's a renewed relationship or a final goodbye. Their hearts are still connected, even if their words are not. The power of timing. Sometimes, life requires separation for growth. They are both on individual journeys of self-discovery, learning to confront their fears and insecurities. This time apart is not wasted, it is a necessary part of their evolution. For him, it's a time to learn that love requires vulnerability and courage. He must confront his fears and take responsibility for his actions. For her, it's a time to realize that her worth is not determined by someone else's actions. She must focus on her own happiness and trust that the right love will find her when the time is right. The possibility of a new beginning. Reconciliation is possible, but it requires effort on both sides. He must find the courage to face her and express his true feelings. She must be open to forgiveness, while also setting boundaries to protect her heart. But if reconciliation does not happen, it's not the end of their story. Life has a way of bringing the right people together at the right time. Whether they find their way back to each other or move on separately, they are both destined for love and happiness. A love that awaits. The silence they share now may feel like an ending, but it's just the beginning of something new. For him, it's a chance to grow into the man he wants to be. For her, it's an opportunity to focus on herself and her own dreams. The love that awaits them, whether it's with each other or someone new, will be different. It will be a love that is built on trust, communication, and mutual respect. A final reflection. As they navigate this period of silence, they are both reminded of important truths. Love requires effort and vulnerability. Silence does not mean indifference. Growth often happens in the quiet moments. Their silence is not the end. It is a chapter in their journey, one that will lead them to a deeper understanding of themselves and each other. A closing thought. For him, the message is clear: if you love her, let her know. Take the risk. Show her that she matters to you. For her, the message is equally important: you are worthy of a love that values and cherishes you. Do not settle for anything less. Whether their paths converge or diverge, they are both on a journey toward greater love, happiness, and fulfillment. The silence they share now is a bridge to a brighter future, one filled with love and possibility. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with others. Your support helps us keep creating valuable content. Thank you.